Okay, so one of the biggest issues with the 451 Smart is that I guess they forgot to install a trunk light, so it's always so dark. What I've done was I installed my own light. It looks like this. See that? It's hard to tell, but I mean it's gotten a bit darker now. Just so I thought, actually, you know what? Let me turn off the. Okay, yeah, it was up. Okay, so yeah, you see how my hand is very well lit? It's because I installed a light right there. It's hard to see, but it's really bright. It's a really big panel as well. See, that's my finger. It's almost like more than half the length of my entire index finger. I'll post the link on where I bought it on eBay below, so you guys can get it as well. But honestly, any light that's 12 volt will work. But you see that? I put it right in the middle where like the roof kind of angles in, so when you're standing here, no one really sees it. So it could be any light. But I specifically chose this one, and this is also warm white color, so this is around 3000K. Your options are either this yellowish one, which keeps everything more stockish, or a 6000K, which is basically like blue. It's like whitish blue. I mean, it's all personal preference. But let me just show you how I installed this. Okay, so I mean, you can clean this up. This is just temporary to show you the bulb. I mean, the light will have a plug or something coming out of there, positive, negative. So you just cut that, and then you need to get just like 18 gauge or whatever wire, 22 gauge, I think, or 16. I think any of those is fine. It's not. I mean, LEDs don't take that much wattage. And you splice it here. You just kind of tie them, twist them together. And how I ran the cable is I have it here, and it goes, I tucked it under into the back, and it's basically hidden behind this. There's a lot of space in there, so you just kind of stuff it in there and have it run all the way around. Oh, there's a little bit there, but it goes, and then it goes behind the shade, like bracket or whatever slider is here. It goes behind it, and as you can see, there's like another gap. And then basically you just kind of squeeze it in there and keep following that gap, stuff it in there. You see how you see like it shows? But honestly, like, it's just because I'm aiming the camera with the light and everything, so you actually see it red. But normally you don't see this. What you can do is you can really push it in there and make sure that doesn't come out. But this is just to show you how I wired it. And from there, it goes. What I did was I unscrewed these. It's hard. I unscrewed these bolts. These ones have to go as well. It doesn't just hold the sun visor, it holds the entire piece here, front piece. So you have to unscrew these guys. Oh, my hands are dirty. Basically, you have to screw this, and these two. And this just kind of starts hanging down. That way you have more access to bring the wire into here. And basically what I did was I wired it all the way to this light here. And then I connected the terminals into the same whatever this bulb takes. So there's a positive, negative, and I just wrapped that wire around it, put a little bit of solder on it, and then that was pretty much it. So, oh, by the way, I also changed the front of this bulb. That's why it's a lot brighter. And then if you look carefully, yeah, it's exactly the same as the LED bulb I have behind, but just a smaller version. I'll also put a link on this below, just so you can choose it. It fits perfectly. You see that? I mean, there are like what do you call those? like a kit or whatever that people made that fits perfectly on like this little circular dome. But honestly, I think they were selling them for $50-$60. I mean, I got this for $1.50 or whatever on eBay. So you can choose how much you want to spend on a little dome light. But yeah, and that's what I did. So again, make sure you have a old cable wire, which is long enough to go from here, wrap it around all the way to the back, and then you buy yourself an LED light. And that's pretty much it. Took me like 20 minutes and I got this up and running. So one of the best mods I've done on the smart car since. All right, cheers.